Nicola, thank you very much for coming to see us. A really important win on Saturday, wasn't it? How much confidence can that give the team for these really important final 6 games?
Yeah, in this stage of the season and in the situation that we are, every win is like a massive boost, especially winning against one of the best teams in the league. It'll be a big step for us in the fighting of relegation, and we have to build on that in the future games.
You came off in the second half on Saturday with an injury. Are you okay to play on Wednesday night?
Yeah, it should be fine. I just had a bit tight hamstring, the schedule and a bit of trips with the national team and everything around is the reason why it happened, but it should be fine for Wednesday. Yeah.
It must be difficult for you and the players that go away on international duty because you don't have a lot of spare time, do you? Really, you play for Argyle, you go away for 10 days, and then you come back, and then you're playing at Watford a day or two later. It must be really a really busy time.
Yeah, it is, but it's the beauty of the job. I like it. It's always better to play games than to train, So for some people it's too much, like this schedule in England and overload, but for me it's like I like it, and for me it's the best.
When we saw the manager after the game on Saturday, he said that they almost thought about taking you off at half-time on Saturday, but you wanted to carry on. How important is it to you to play as many minutes as you can between now and the end of the season with Argyle fighting to stay up?
It's important to play every minute, of course, to try to do my best and to help the team to achieve staying in the league. This club is paying me, this club brought me to help, and I have to give everything to help them, even sometimes it's risky to risk my own health, but it's a part of the job, yeah.
But you're at Plymouth Argyle as a loan player, so that's quite a commitment on your part, even though you have no idea what club you'll be playing at next season.
Yeah, if you see like that, but I see it different. I'm a professional, and this club is paying me, and I'm part of the Argyle till the end of the season, so my task and my job is to give everything. It doesn't matter what will be in the future, but to finish the season in the best possible way, and to try to help the team.
You know that the team have struggled in away games this season, but won at Portsmouth, drew away to Watford, so 4 points from the last 2 away games. That must give you belief going to Swansea that you can get the win that you really need.
Yeah, it's been good last two away games. Same like the game against Norwich, we have to build also on these games, and we know what we have to do. We analyze with the manager, with the staff, it's a must-win game for us. So we will go there, be ready, and try to get 3 points.
They're nearly all must-win now. I mean, that's just part of the situation, isn't it?
Well, yeah, like every game is a must-win, but the time is running up, and we have 6 games left, so I have to go step by step, game by game. To be honest, we don't really. I know it's like perspective in the media is a little bit like the time is running off, but we're just focused on the next games, and I think that's the right thing to do, because sometimes you can't really look that much further in the future. So taking these games step by step and trying to go from the game to the game, 3 points from the 3 points. Hopefully we can connect now two wins, which will also give us like massive boost in these last few weeks.
Yes, there's no point you looking to Sheffield United or whoever else we've got come up. The focus has to be on Swansea, doesn't it? Any idea what sort of opposition they'll be for you on Wednesday?
Say again, please.
Do you know what kind of opposition Swansea will be on Wednesday? What type of team they are?
Yeah, we know. We analysed. We had a meeting this morning with analysis, and they're a good team. Obviously, playing home is always an advantage, but yeah, we definitely have a chance. We know our strength. We have confidence from the last game against Norwich, the win, and also the point from Watford. So. We'll be ready, and hopefully we can do a job.
it was a big blow for the team to lose Maxi to injury because he was doing so well. But Cornell and Julio played alongside you on Saturday. They're good defenders as well, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a shame for Maxi, like, it's this part of the season also because he got national team call-up. He was really looking forward for that. But yeah, that's the football. It's a good thing that it's only like few weeks. It always can be much worse. But yeah, we have a good defenders in the team who can replace him. Coco played really good since he got a chance. Plex proved his quality million times, and there's also Victor, really good experienced player. So I think we're really good covered there. And of course we miss Maxi, but the other players also have a quality, and they've proven that.
Thank you for your time. Good luck at Swansea on Wednesday.
Thank you.
Clearly the pressure's on at the moment. What's the atmosphere like in the dressing room at the moment?
Well, it's a good. Always when you win a game, it's a bit like of lighten up. We had some difficulties, like just before the national team. It was like losing against Derby and these Sheffield home games. When you come in, it's not good. But now we got a positive result. Last two games also. Watford was a positive result for us, and the football's changing fast, overnight. So it's a completely different picture now.
And even today, are the players supporting each other? Are some players stepping up? Are you kind of motivating each other at this moment?
Yeah, it's also important part to be there for your teammate, not just on the pitch, off the pitch also, like to try to connect inside and give each other a bit of confidence, because it's important part of the season. The pressure is rising, and all these things can be beneficial for us.
And is it frustrating? Obviously, you want to take it one game at a time, but undoubtedly some people are looking at kind of their options for the future seasons. Are you kind of trying to just keep the team together to keep them focused at this moment, or is that quite easy? Is that being taken care of?
Yeah, I mean, like, we're all professionals, and shouldn't be like that anybody is looking into the summer already. As I said, whatever happened, like, doesn't matter. We have to give everything now, like game by game, training by training, even on the days off, to try to recover ourselves, to give us biggest possible chance to win the next game. And then 3rd of May in the afternoon we will draw the line and see like what's happening, and then we can maybe start to think what will be in the future for the team, for each individual. But until then it'll be wrong approach to thinking about summer at the moment, because we have to help the club to stay in the league, which is like the main goal.
Miran, congratulations obviously with the win on Saturday. We talked before that game about you having 7 cup finals, now I suppose it's 6. How easy or difficult is it getting the boys up to that level again and again, as you have to between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, because we just simply have to, and the next opportunity to grab the next final is Wednesday night, and I think we are just right now in a good way, we believe, and I think the last 2 performances, especially away against Watford and Portsmouth, should give us also the confidence that we are capable to perform away, and we are more than capable also to grab points. And this will be the plan. We need to take this game almost very, very similar, or exactly the same like a Norwich game, as an all-in game, as a next must win. This is just the situation we are in. But I think we proved the last time that we can deal with that kind of pressure, and it's a pressure game again, and without making it too difficult also for the lads. If we can keep our structure, if we can defend clean again, if we can reward ourselves in those transitional moments we did against Norwich, we will have also, and we will find also some opportunities over there. And that's exactly the plan.
I think Ryan Hardie had scored twice all season before you came. He's now 8 from 9. How have you managed to get the best out of him?
I found him a new position because I simply realized that Ryan Hardie is not a clear number 9 back to goal. Ryan Hardie is a transition threat and maybe one of the best transition players in our competition. And the way we play football, we're using the number 9 more as a link player, as a target player, back to the goal player. and then the 10s around for the guys who are attacking in behind. And then we just found out. I think that for me was the change. For me was the Sunderland game away, and then especially when we brought him in against West Brom, because we did there a double sub. It was Obafemi and Hardie, but Hardie as Obafemi as a number 9 and Hardie as a number 10, because I just realized that this is his biggest value. He's a transitional player, and I think that's his strength. But he can finish as a number 9, and that's also a good quality.
Swansea did you a bit of a favour by beating Derby, obviously, on Saturday. It also ages them closer to safety as well. Is that also a good thing now, that they appear to be safe? They've probably got a little bit less hanging on this game than they might have done.
Yeah, we don't know. There is actually almost zero pressure for them, but it's always up to us. To be fair, I didn't even look straight after our game to the ranking and also to the results, because if we don't do our job, I can save this look, and that's also the same idea for Wednesday. We just have to be there to pick up those kind of points. We will need them, and then we will see how the rest will deal and what the rest will make out of it. It's up to us.
Argyle have only won 4 times away from home since they were promoted last season, but 2 of those wins came at Swansea and also at Middlesbrough. Can you take heart from that, the fact the boys know how to win at those 2 grounds?
Yeah, why not? We said also that the Norwich and the result from Norwich the last time, these are the little things that they play also, at least a little part in the heads and the minds of the players, and why not do it again?
Injury-wise, how are you looking?
Nicola was not on the pitch outside today, still in his recovery process, and it's actually a race against the clock, because we're going to travel already tomorrow after the morning session. So let's see where we are. And this is the only doubt.
Best of luck. Thank you, Miller.
Thank you.
Victor came in and did a good job, though, replacing Nicola for those last 15, 20 minutes, though, didn't he? That will give you confidence that if Nicola wasn't available, you've still got someone you can rely on.
Voilà, and that's, I think, also the one-on-one plan we have, especially knowing that Maxime is out for the rest of the season. And then I think what I liked on Victor's impact, he just was there from the first duel, from the first second, and helped us keep this strong defensive structure. So let's see, if Nicola can't make it, we still have a very, very good option.
You know that the team struggled away from home all season until the Portsmouth game. You won at Portsmouth. You kept a clean sheet in a draw at Watford. Is there anything that's made the difference in those 2 games, do you think, that can help you for the remaining away games starting at Swansea? Yeah,
because these are very positive things. We also drew away in Sunderland and also drew away in Luton. These are tough places to go and to collect points. And this is something we really try to emphasize also to the team, that we have the chance to hurt them, and Swansea is also beatable if we can perform like we performed, especially 2 days ago.
Ron Hardie's on a great run of form, as Alan's mentioned to you already, but he can't score the goals on his own. Somebody else is going to other players are going to have to contribute, aren't they? How important, you've mentioned attacking players have to contribute, you've mentioned that game changers coming on have to make somebody is going to have to help out with Ryan with the goal scoring, aren't they?
Look, as long as Ryan is continuing to score, I don't have any problem at all. But you're completely right. We need a second source. We need a third source. But I was actually very happy with the impact of the game changers. I think Carl did it fantastic offensively. He helped us to defend. He kept a good composure in transition moments. And I think Darko had an immediately impact and a very, very dominant and strong impact. So the game changes, and I demand also from the game changers always at least to maintain the quality, intensity, structure, organization, and normally to increase. And that was the case last game. And this is the same scenario we're going to need. We're going to start with a starting 11. We won't finish with the same 11. And I'm still demanding a lot from the rest of the offensive players. I actually don't even demand a lot. I demand just to be involved in goals, because this is their task. But very positive again, Hardie. Very positive against Musa Bundu. Created 3 to 4. He created the most chances in 90 minutes. And I think also Obafemi did his job. And also, Obafemi is now returning to a place where he used to play, and he scored also some goals. So again, these are little things, and we want to take advantage out of this.
Well, it's a bit like Barley playing against Norwich, isn't it?
For sure.
I'm sure he'll be super motivated against Swansea. Can I ask you one just about Callum Wright? He's played a lot of games in an attacking role. He hasn't scored for Argyle for a very long time. What can you say to him? Where can you position him on the pitch to try and to get into goal-scoring positions and to score goals? Because everyone can see the effort he puts in, but he needs an end product.
Yeah, but that's also a value. That's a value. He gives us structure, he gives us intensity, he gives us tactical discipline. Remember the games also against Liverpool. I started him as a 10 left. I swapped him to the 10 right, and I finished as a right wing back. Against Manchester City, I used him in 2-3 different positions. Against Portsmouth, the same. Left 10, right 10, finishes a 9. So he has a clear value for us. That's why he is playing. Not necessarily in terms of goals and output, but I think he makes Moose and Hardie and the guys next to him just a little bit better by putting all this kind of effort, and he's running for 2 players. Never underestimate this strength.
So he brings you a lot more than just goals or assists.
Yes, 100%.
Great. Good luck on Wednesday
Thank you,
night.
Chris. Cheers.
I'm glad you mentioned Obafemi, because fans were saying there's no goal return from him. But I thought he had a really good game on Saturday, didn't he?
Yeah, I agree. And he's a physical player.
Yeah.
And he has very similar also to Bundu, the versatility. I can use him as a number 9, I can use him as a left 10, I can use him as a right 10. He can be physical, he can link up the game, he can attack spaces in behind. I think he's a dangerous player. And I think he did his job very well against Norwich, against Watford, and also away against Portsmouth. So Oba is on a good way, and he's just so close to score the goal, and that's the next step. And I'm very confident that Oba can already show this Wednesday night.
Are you satisfied now you've got the away monkey off the back, really, haven't you?
Away monkey, that's a new word for me.
No, I mean the monkey off your back. You know.
Monkey off my back?
Yeah.
So
with the
yeah. So that's the monkey on your back. Yeah, okay. So is this monkey gone now, or is this something I have him in my? I don't know. No, but it feels. Believe me, it feels good.
So your away record.
Yeah,
That's today's English lesson.
Okay, and I will learn. Yes, for sure. We have that belief that we can do it also away, and I think Wednesday night is the next opportunity. And I also think if we do our things right, that the style of play of Swansea actually fits us, like Watford, like Norwich, very dominant with the ball, very possession based. That's something for us to pick up the ball, to steal and in transition.
And I won't ask you another one about monkeys. And the Norwich game, did you play a little tactical game even before it started, where you suggested it would be an open game?
I think
a little mental game.
Yeah, of course. I think we kept it exactly the opposite of an open game. We defended proper. So hopefully we're going to have an open game also Wednesday night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon. Have a good day. Thank you very much. Of course.
There's few of us. Normally I don't bother because I don't need the 5th, 6th question. You mentioned every game's very much a must-win at the moment. How are you managing that in the dressing room? That's a lot of pressure for the players, isn't it?
Yeah, we have to find a way, and I think we just also found a good balance between, have to go fully, but also keeping a cool mind and keeping this structure and the game plan from the first whistle until the last. And then I think you have a chance, and this will be also the same. Yeah, because I cannot say for the next 6 games, because the next game is the most important, and this will be also the same approach also for Swansea.
Do you think players have got an eye on the end of the season? Obviously, there's a lot going on in their minds. It's quite hard to just focus on the next game for them. This is their careers, this is their futures.
Yeah, normal. I think it is in their minds. It should be also in their minds, because they have also to look not only for the next game, to look for the next games, to look for the future. But that's more or less the same in every single club. The players have the same thoughts like we have the stuff. I think the opponent's players have exactly the same worries also in their heads. It's just part of our job.
And are they supporting each other? Do you hear anecdotal conversations? Is there anything that's really stood out to you that you've heard about in the dressing room?
No, but I saw the performance against Norwich and I saw the response of them. I saw how they sacrificed until the end, gave it all until the end, stood up, especially after Serge, and had this worldie as a goal. That's for me communication enough.